In 2025, the North Carolina Department of Transportation worked hard to deliver on its many projects and services while prioritizing the recovery from the most destructive storm in state history. Hurricane Helene damaged more than 9,400 locations on state-maintained roads, including nearly 850 bridges and more than 2,000 pipes and culverts. Since then, the department completed work on more than 7,300 damaged sites and repaired or replaced more than 560 bridges, including the replacement of the bridge in McDowell County that serves a neighborhood and the largest manufacturer of IV fluids in the United States, Baxter Healthcare. The department, along with Governor Josh Stein and federal, state, and local leaders, marked 1 year since the storm devastated western North Carolina with an event alongside Interstate 40 in the Pigeon River Gorge. At the event, federal partners announced the state would receive $1.15 billion in additional emergency relief funding for Helene.
This is the largest single allocation of emergency relief funding that has ever been allocated to one state in the department's history.
While recovery continued in the West, other parts of the state were hit by storms throughout the year, including snow in the east and systems like Chantal dropping extreme rainfall in central North Carolina. Employees were better equipped to respond to storms with tools like NCDOT's flood warning system. This enabled the department to pre-position IMAP crews in locations where it was believed they helped save lives. The department received honors for those efforts and others, like the agency's Hurricane Helene recovery operations and the Turnpike Authority's work on the Complete 540 project. In 2025, NCDOT awarded about 500 contracts worth more than $3.1 billion in construction and maintenance projects. The department also completed major projects including Interstate 26 widening in Henderson County, I-440 widening in Wake County, updating a portion of US 70 to interstate standards in Johnston County, and opening of the new Rockingham bypass in Richmond County and Havelock bypass in Craven County, and the final segment needed to complete the I-295 outer loop in Fayetteville.
On behalf of our state and our department, I'd really like to thank our partners who are working hard to make work zones safer.
NCDOT also showcased the importance of road safety by hosting the National Work Zone Safety Awareness event. In 2025, NCDOT and its partners made it a priority to recognize 23 fallen law enforcement officers by dedicating state roads and bridges in their honor.
We felt that it was very important to get everyone recognized for the sacrifice that they made.
The area's Rockingham Speedway also saw the return of NASCAR, and NC by Train helped people get there. The state's intercity rail service also celebrated decades of passenger rail service. In 2025, NC by Train experienced continued growth in ridership, with the highest number of people ever riding in a month. The Integrated Mobility Division assisted in the relaunch of the bus service in Asheville nearly a year after Hurricane Helene, and an additional transit service in Chapel Hill. During the Ferry Division's 2025 season, more than 18,000 people rode the Ocracoke Express passenger ferry, marking the service's highest ridership since 2022. Paul Tyne now leads the Division of Motor Vehicles. In 2025, the DMV moved hundreds of thousands of transactions online and hired and trained more than 200 examiners.
Welcome to the 2025 North Carolina Transportation Summit.
NCDOT, along with its partners, hosted its annual North Carolina Transportation Summit, which was one of Joey Hopkins' last events as Transportation Secretary. He retired after serving 35 years at NCDOT. Daniel Johnson was appointed to the role and sworn in the fall.
What should our priorities be? How should we fill out those priorities I've already outlined and drive the department to improve on its performance where it is today? I'm excited about becoming Secretary of Transportation. It's a job that's going to come with a lot of challenges, but a lot of opportunities to deliver a better transportation system to the people of North Carolina.
Looking ahead, Secretary Johnson has several priorities, including improvements at the DMV, enhancing safety for the public and NCDOT employees, and continuing to recover from Hurricane Helene. NCDOT looks forward to a more resilient 2026 while continuing to carry out the mission of connecting people, products, and places safely and efficiently.